Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena action. We're playing what I think is a pretty good Hunter deck, a little bit unconventional perhaps, but good. And we just came off the heels of a very disappointing deck or loss to a Druid. I had the card advantage, I had the win. He just burned me out exactly with a Leper Gnome. And that was that. We were up against another Druid, this one the cleverly named Chris. Not nearly as good as Cow Fu, the last one. Again, we have the Abusive Sergeant in our opening hand. Again, we're going to be tormented about playing it or not. Got Hunter's Mark with Unleash the Hounds ready to go to take down some big targets. Lovely, lovely. I think I'm going to hang on to the Sergeant. I think it's really important for me not to lose cards, especially because it's so difficult for me to get minions onto the table, this being a spell-heavy deck. So I'm not going to throw that away. I would have if it were like a Priest or a Warrior or something, but against a Druid, I'm not going to throw it away. We'll just see what he plays. Hopefully, just shapeshifts. Good. Okay, so this time it works out well. Last time he ended up playing Power of the Wild, so my guy would have been useful as a delay tactic. Alright, let's play the Crazed Alchemist. I think it's more important to have the minion than it is to wait for this ability to be useful. Crazed Alchemist, not quite as good as Sun Fury Protector. You feel pretty good about playing a 2-3 for 2, even if you waste the hero, even if you waste its battle cry. Playing a 2-2 for 2 a bit lame. Alright, he's continuing to pound my face. Alright, I could coin into the Yeti, but there's no pressure from my opponent, so we'll just save the coin for now. Drop this duder face and play the Yeti on the normal time on turn 4. Yikes. Well, luckily for me, although I don't have any swipes, I do have Hunter's Mark. Is it worth 2 for 1-ing right now? Or should I just wait? I'm gonna wait. We're gonna do this. We're gonna swing in his face, get some damage through. Let him kill my Tauren Warrior. And then I can Explosive Shot this and maybe kill something off to the side. Like if he plays Druid of the Claw right now, I Explosive Shot the Twilight Drake after Hunter's marking the Druid of the Claw, and then I get a 2 for 2 while having an advantage on the board, so that'd be a win. So I'm actually hoping for a Druid of the Claw. And he obliges me. Lovely, as well as doubly. We've got the Buzzard Hounds combo here. Hunter's Mark is going to get used though, because I think it's important to clear this board out, and Explosive Shot kind of justified itself. There was something else I could have taken that was really good in place of Explosive Shot, but man, I just love that card a lot, and I think you can see why right there. Just incredibly strong. Now I've got this for some more removal, if needed. This will deal actually 6 damage. That's not what I wanted to see. That's annoying, so this is very difficult to kill. Okay, so I could throw away the Crazed Alchemist, Abusive Sergeant, use the Yeti to kill that, or do this, coin Abusive Sergeant to kill that and get 4 damage through. So that's the way to go if I want to get more damage through. If I want to play a slower paced game, I can just Sunwalker. I'm going to Sunwalker here, and the reason I'm doing that is because my opponent's a Druid, and I know Druids are going to have a tough time dealing with Sunwalker. I never saw any deadly shots in this draft. That would have been a good answer to Sunwalker. So I would have liked one of those in this deck for sure. Probably, if I could, I would rather. I would like to trade that Explosive Shot or Explosive Trap for a deadly shot, if that were available to me as an option. So now the good thing about this is we've got a board presence, but also we have our combo in hand here. The Hounds, the Sergeant, and the Buzzard is all very strong. And my opponent might know that I have the combo because from his perspective, I haven't really been holding back this game. I've been pretty much playing things all game. Alright, so you can now Shapeshift to ping off the Divine Shield. And, oh no, he didn't decide to do that. He decided to play Cult Master. So the thinking here, I guess, is that if I kill the Sunwalker, he's going to get a card. Well, I don't know. I would have Shapeshifted to get this off and killed my Sunwalker. That seemed better. This way, he's more vulnerable to Unleash the Hounds, which maybe he didn't know that was going to happen, but I'm pretty happy that it did. Okay, well, now's the time to do this. Buzzard. The Hounds fit on the table. They do, exactly. Do that and get 3 cards. I think I should win now, probably. Okay. So there's a couple things I could do here. I could pop a Hound against the Divine Shield, coin into Kill Command to kill the Sunwalker, giving my opponent a card. And then hit him with all the kill the stuff very efficiently and hit him with all the rest. Or I could Arcane Shot the Occult Master. Then I'm not using Kill Command on the Sunwalker. Then I have to pop Divine Shield and use another Hound. Is it worth it to stop him from getting a card? I don't think it is. Although Kill Command can go on the face as well. Okay, we'll save Kill Command for the face. Let's Arcane Shot, the Cult Master, stop the card draw. Let's do this. Abusive Sergeant. This. Throw that away. Let's not be too greedy. Hit him for 6 damage. Now this board is not too vulnerable to swipe, simply because I've got 2 5 toughness creatures. It's very difficult to bring down as a druid. Swipe would still be a good card for him, because at least it could kill one of my guys, and everything else. But I've got now, well, without any beasts, 3 + 4 is 7 burn damage in hand. I'd probably play this to get the 4 damage through, and then try to burn him out. He's going to get a Taunter in play, which is fine, so no swipe here unless he innervates. Okay. That's pretty good. So he actually let me keep my Buzzard out, which is pretty wild. And oh my god, I actually get to play Sea Giant. Holy gobsmackers. Yeah, let's play it. So what I'll do here is I'll use Kill Command on that. Hoppity. Now can I win? Let's just check real quick. 2, 3, plus 8 is 11. I do win, so I don't actually need to kill that raptor. Efficient as that is, he's dead. Alright, well, I really punished that druid for his druidic brother killing me in the last game. I got my vengeance there for sure. So, good mood again right now. Let's keep on playing. See what happens. I like this deck. This is kind of like the Steve Buscemi of decks. You know, it's kind of weird looking, but awesome, I think, anyway. And who doesn't love Steve Buscemi? Next up. Ooh, if you achieve rank 20 in a season, you'll earn that season's special card back. I didn't actually know you had to make it to rank 20. It's kind of weird because if you get enough stars in the previous season, then you get rank 20 automatically. So I don't know why that's the marker. Weird. Coconut 525. Well, as a hunter with 3 Unleash the Hounds, I feel pretty good against the Paladin. And we even have some early plays here. Great. It's good being first and playing the Abusive Sergeant. If I were second, there would already be a recruit on the table in time for this. Here you can still play a recruit, but it at least cost him his coin. He passes the turn, which is excellent. So this is a fan favorite thing for me to do, is to play an Amani Berserker against a Paladin on turn 2, because that will stop a lot of Paladins from playing a recruit at all. So if they had nothing else to do, they would just do nothing. He has a 3-drop though, which I'm a bit scared of. Lots of good things here that would be annoying, because my guys only deal 2 power. He has a Mind Control tech, very smart play. They'll kill my Berserker and my Abusive Sergeant. Luckily, I top deck a Kill Command. That's an extremely good top deck, because it allows me to get more damage through and protect my minions. Now let's see if he has a 3-drop here that he wants to play.
Well played.
He gives me a well played. I think it was the right call to coin out that Mind Control tech to slow me down, but he's unlucky. He doesn't have a 3-drop here. So the question is, do you Enrage the Berserker? Now, the obvious answer to that is, yeah, why not? But the thing is, keep in mind, he might just Consecrate. However, if I throw my Abusive Sergeant at this, he might just hammer Wrath of True Silver Champion. So really, it's kind of a lose-lose either way. I can't play around everything. But if you can't play around everything, might as well play around the most things. Here I'm playing around Hammer of Wrath and True Silver Champion. I'm playing into Consecration, but I think it was a reasonable choice to make. He does have the Consecration, it turns out. So we'll play the Azure Drake, which is actually kind of a big deal because it is 4 damage. And at this point, when you're at 20 health already, because I was off to such a fast start, 4 damage is a big deal. That's two fewer turns it takes me to kill him. So let's see if he can stop this with the True Silver Champion. Okay, so he's got all the answers that he needs, and he even has a Leopard Dome for good measure. Okay, he had a slow start, but he got what he needed on turn 4 and turn 5. He did take 2 net damage there, but he can also hit me in the face and heal that damage back up. Do I play Crazed Alchemist here? Let me think about that. Nope, I don't think so. It makes the Leopard Gnome into a 1-2, but he can just kill the Crazed Alchemist with True Silver Champion, and the Leopard Gnome I actually want it to be a 2-1, so it dies to the Hounds. So let's see if he's going to play any more stuff, or if he figures I've probably got to Unleash the Hounds. Alright, well what I really need right here is a Hunter's Mark. Kind of interesting how often I've, like, really desperately wanted that card. But I don't have it. And he's actually going to deal 9 damage a turn to me here, so this is getting a little bit scary. Alright, I don't get anything that I need. Multi-shot would take this down to 3 health. I can't play Sea Giant. This is obnoxious. Alright, we're going to do this. I hate doing this, but I have to. Because I need to fish for that Hunter's Mark. Nope. And not a chance. Alright, so I could do this to make it a 7-6, make it deal a little bit less damage. Or I could just steady shot. Or, sorry, a 6-7, make it deal a bit less damage. 1 less damage per turn. Okay, we'll do that. Seems nice.
I love my new recipe.
We killed Leper Gnome, hit him in the face. What he needs right now is a second Consecration to clear my board. Otherwise, he might be in trouble. He's dealing 6 damage a turn to me, but I've got 5 damage here, and he can't play minions. So he needs another Consecration here, or an Avenging Wrath, I suppose, to clear my board. I think if he could do that, he would probably win. But if he can't do that, I've got a pretty decent chance when I drop my Sea Giant and my other hounds. Got 2 Silver Champion. Is he going to use it to try to race me out, or is he going to try to kill my creatures? Oh, he's going for the race, I think. Or is he going to stop and kill the buzzard first? He is going to kill that buzzard, taking 0 net damage. Okay. I need Taunt or Hunter's Mark. I draw none of those things. I can take this down to 4 health. Okay. I definitely want to play the Sea Giant. I just want to see how much stuff I can squeeze in. If I do this, the Sea Giant would cost 5. I can just do that. Yeah, I'm going to do this because pretty much any of the things I draw would be good for me. The pig, well, I could multi-shot now and actually kill this Ventrico, or I could play Sea Giant. Now, with Sea Giant, he's going to deal 10, 11 damage. I'm at 3 health. Hammer of Wrath kills me. I don't like that so much. I could ignore the Sea Giant. I could just play Explosive Trap.
I wonder.
I think I'm going to lay the Explosive Trap. And, do this. And steady shot. So now his stuff should die unless he has Blessing of Kings. If he has Blessing of Kings, then so be it. But these guys will both die to Explosive Trap now. He plays around Explosive Trap quite smartly. Goes down to 11 health. He'll go back up to 13. So it's a matter of how well he can repopulate the board. I don't have any direct damage here apart from if you count Unleash the Hounds. If he can apply a lot of pressure and I can't remove it, then I'm going to be in trouble. But if he has a mediocre turn here, I should probably win. Okay, that will survive multi-shot, but not multi-shot and Hounds. Man, I really need a Hunter's Mark here. Holy gods. Otherwise, I'm just going to use multi-shot Hounds and I have to just to trade his board off. Alright, Sunwalker. I think it's worth playing this thing. I think it's worth playing it, and I'm also going to play the Mana Wraith to make his stuff more expensive. So I've got some serious protection, unless he has a Silence. If he has a Silence, he probably wins, but if he doesn't have Silence, this is really good protection. Peacekeeper making this weak, I don't really care about so much. All it's there for is just delay, delay, delay. Hunter's Mark. I've been desperately wanting Hunter's Mark like every game so far. Maybe I should have taken the second one. Goodness gracious.
My shield for Argus.
Alright, he buffs just the Sen'jin. I don't know if that was a misclick or the minion positioning bug. Okay. So now, what we do is the following. Abomination, no. I'm going to play Unleash the Hounds here. Or should I throw the Mana Wraith away first? No, I'll play Unleash the Hounds here. To get 4 Hounds. Like this. Now, I'm going to play Sea Giant for 1 mana. And we're going to multi-shot next. See what happens. Kills off 2 of his creatures. Got no mana left over, so I might as well steady shot. Actually, if I throw the Mana Wraith away, then, okay. So this plus 3 Hounds is what it takes to bring that Sen'jin down. Alright, let's do it. I think it's worth it. there's no point running this stuff into that Peacekeeper, so do I Steady Shot or do I play the Raptor? I'm going to play the Raptor here. It's 3 damage next turn if it lives and there's no Consecration. It's going to be a little bit difficult for him to kill me, I think. Consecration would be a start. That'd take me down to 8, this down to 5, and then he'd need 5 damage. 5 damage is a little bit difficult to come by. It's pretty much Reckless Rocketeer is the only way he could do it in a single card.
Well played.
Plays well played. I don't know if that's because he's about to kill me. Nope, no Consecration here. That's good news. I've got lethal being threatened. He needs another Defender of Argus or Sunfury Protector to give these things taunt. That doesn't do it. And that also doesn't do it. He says well played. Yes, okay, that is well played. So the Sea Giant is actually going to kill him in this game. Wonderful. That was a bit close, but the Hounds and the Sea Giant came through for me, as did, it should be noted, the Sunwalker. The Sunwalker was not a particularly great drafting choice. It was junk. It was like Secret Keeper, R-Matey, and Sunwalker, or something along those lines. Alright. Played a nice variety of classes in this run. Played a mage, played 2 druids, but then we got a paladin. I like the variety. Let's keep it coming, Hearthstone. Warlock. Wonderful. Sue the Warlock. Well, it's not a guaranteed win or anything like that. I've definitely lost to Warlocks many times as a hunter, but it is a very favorable matchup in my opinion. We're going to mulligan the Hounds because Warlocks have things like Voidwalker and Blood Imp that the Hounds are not particularly great against. This is my first time in 4 games, I think this is the 5th game, seeing my Stupid Monkey. Kind of an awkward opening hand, though. I think this is actually the worst of the opening hands I've had so far. If my opponent gets off to a fast start, the fact that he's a Warlock isn't going to make a difference. Alright, no fast start for him. Don't play the Buzzard, okay? Don't play the Buzzard on turn 2. That's foolishness, alright? Yeah, he might not have removal for it, and then you might get a card off the Monkey the following turn, but that's just silliness. Don't do it. Okay, great. So he life taps on turn 2. Lots of people lately with the coin having nothing on turn 2. I think people are drafting decks that are too slow. I don't know. So let's see what he's got here for turn 3. I hope he coins into Ascension or a Yeti or something. That would be awesome. He's got the Cobra. That's a good card. It'll kill my monkey. Live to tell about it. I hate to do this. I mean, I could wait for multi-shot next turn, but I think it's worth it just to kill command, even though it is a waste of some damage. And the Cobra's just a really good card in that circumstance. I mean, I've got my endgame going here, so I don't need to be too concerned, I think, about using removal slightly inefficiently, or not to maximum value. He actually gets a god dippity dizzle damn mountain giant. So we're up against a handlock here in the arena. The fact that he's second obviously allowed him to do that. If he had been first, it wouldn't have been possible. Luckily, he plays another creature, so otherwise I was going to have nothing to do on turn 5, except play this dumb thing, but now I get to multi-shot. And there. So if he uses the Mountain Giant to kill my stupid monkey, I can use my Argent Commander to finish the Mountain Giant off, and I'm behind, but it's not too terrible. Like, it could definitely, it's the sort of, it could be worse territory. Is life tapping some more? Got a huge card advantage now. Flame Imp. Okay, so he's going down a little bit on health, though. I can play this Sunwalker, which holds up against both of his minions, but that's a little bit greedy. Let's just go ahead, keep it simple, keep it safe. Kill this Mountain Giant, let the Flame Imp kill my Argent Commander. What do I got here for damage? Well, this will be 2 damage. He's at 17 health. There's still a lot of health. But I've got 3 Hounds in this deck. Once I get one of those and I can play with the Buzzard, I should be in really good shape. Gonna Soulfire. He's gonna trade away some of that card advantage for Board Presence, which is totally legit. Plays Dark Iron Dwarf. Okay, I can play this, but it's very tenuous. I'd rather just play the Sunwalker, which now he has to have a Siphon Soul or a Silence to get past it efficiently. You could also throw the Flame Imp away, buff the Dwarf, and kill the Sunwalker that way, but then he's still losing the Flame Imp. Dreadnought Funnel is a pretty good answer. He's got a Mortal Coil to top it off, yep. Alright, so this Dreadnought Infernal is a problem, unfortunately. I'm gonna get very low on health very fast. Alright, this is pretty cool. So we're gonna do this and Sunfury Protector. It's a roadblock. He can trade both of his minions for, but that's 9 damage not going to my face. Well, he's got a pretty good game, this Warlock. He's definitely on the front foot and I'm on the back foot. That's 100% certain. He's Gonna Siphon Soul, are you god dippity doozle damn kidding me? So now he heals up, kills my 6/7 taunter, gets to life tap and deal 9 damage to my face. Well, that's all just a bunch of bullshit. I'm gonna lose, probably, at this point. So, oh, man. Alright, we're gonna have to fish for some cards, even if it means not playing the Abomination. Hunter's Mark. Alright, well, it's what I needed. So we get to kill that thing dead. Play this. And, you know, instead of steady shotting, I'm gonna play this. I need the board presence here. Every extra body helps, especially since I'm at 9 health versus a Warlock. With 7 cards, he can burn me out relatively easily. I really need to apply as much pressure as I can. Alright, he decides to Hellfire here to clear my board. So I'm way down on cards. Summoning Portal, I mean, it's not immediately terrifying. And he's going to play Shattersome Plague. That's very cute. So he's got 4 damage coming in. Alright, well, this has got to happen, this has got to happen, and even this has got to happen. I'm going to lose to a Warlock, quite crushingly, might I add. I mean, he was not in danger pretty much at any point that game, but really, it's because he played a 8/8 on turn 4. If I had been the second player, he would have probably lost this game, I think. It's just my guess, because he wouldn't have been able to do that crazy nonsense. Or if I had a faster start. The fact that I had such a slow start combined with him having the Mountain Giant just screwed me over. Alright, he's going to kill me with Doomguard. Bullshit! Is the name of that game. Crap. So, what I think is a good deck is a 3 and 2. Losing to a Warlock. Shame and embarrassment. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I like this deck, but it's just junk. Although I think I got a pretty bad draw that game and my opponent had a pretty good one and was the right player, so whatever. We'll chop that one up to luck. Bah.
I will fight with honor.
Another day, another Paladin. Awkward opening hand. Abusive Sergeant. Again, it's better to be first than second if you're playing an Abusive Sergeant against the Paladin on turn 1. We get a Crazed Alchemist. That's actually pretty good. Because what I can do is I can make my Abusive Sergeant a 1/2 and then kill 2 recruits instead of just 1 with it. That makes it much more worth it. And will I do that? Will I do that? Because if he plays like a real creature, I'll feel silly about doing that. No. I have nothing to do on turn 3 anyway, so I might as well steady shot here, get the 2 extra damage in, and then on turn 2, if he makes a recruit, then I'll do the Crazed Alchemist thing, but if not, I'll hang on to that Crazed Alchemist and use Arcane Shot or whatever. Okay, so that is what he's going to do. Fine and fine. Now, ooh, I could play this. So don't let Paladins keep creatures on the one hand. But on the other hand, I can play this guy, which is really strong. If he plays Coin Blessing of Kings, that would suck. Alright, we're doing it. Really, Blessing of Kings is the only thing I'm very concerned about here. Everything else is more or less fine. So I broke my cardinal rule of don't let Paladins keep creatures, but I think it was for a good cause. This is a strong threat here. Well, he's gonna... Oh, no, this can't be good. No matter what it is, it's not good. Alright, that's bad. I mean, it's bad. Because the Dark Iron Dwarf totally owns my Abusive Sergeant. Ugh. Well, we're gonna play the Yeti, which can kill the Dwarf. Get 2 more damage on. He's almost at 20 health. Actually, I might not even use the Yeti to kill this. I might just get 4 damage on and Arcane Shot this thing. We'll see how it goes. Should have killed his creature! Oh my god. Don't let Paladins keep creatures. There wasn't a particularly great reason there, other than it would have been so good if he didn't have any outs, but I should have just killed his recruit. Seems to have a consecration. Man, they all have the consecration today. How annoying. How annoying. Can I get a creature to play? Well, I got my combo all set up, so we're going to steady shot here. Either play this for a body or this for getting it out of the way. We'll do that. When you have nothing on the table, it's the best time to play the Explosive Trap. People don't really know what it is. They don't know if it's Snipe or Freezing Trap or what. It can screw them up a little bit. So he knows it's not Snipe. This will die to the trap, though, which is good. And that'll also die to the trap. Well, on my turn, I'm going to be doing nothing because there's no reason to do anything. Sure, he could put Divine Shield on them. Fine. Might as well wait for this combo to be super excellent. And hopefully get a Hunter's Mark at some point so I can bring down a big minion if he gets one. Okay, he triggers a trap, goes down to 16 health. Now he's got his full turn. What is he going to do?
Put this apple on your head.
That'll die to Arcane Shot, most likely.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, so I could do this and Hounds for 2 Hounds and 2 cards. That seems a bit premature, though. Let's play the Dumb Monkey. Arcane Shot. And instead of Steady Shot, let's put an extra body on the ground, even though it wastes the Battle Cry. It's 2-3 for 2. What I can do, perhaps in the future, is Crazed Alchemist my monkey and hit him for some surprise extra damage. Alright, so Unleash the Hound will probably be good for at least 3 this turn.
The frost wolves stand.
Yep, I'm gonna get 3 Hounds. Yeah, now is definitely the time. So, Buzzard, Hounds, 3 cards, coming right up. Okay, so we have to think carefully here. I could throw away 2 Hounds, say it is recruits, and play. Oh no, then no. I could throw. I could throw 2 Hounds at the Frostwolf Warlord, and play Unleash the Hounds again to get 3 more cards. Or I could Crazed Alchemist and Abusive Sergeant to kill off the Frostwolf Warlord, trade 2 Hounds for these recruits, and then get 3 damage through, while also having Crazed Alchemist in this on the field. So then I'm very vulnerable to Consecration. And I'd lose my Buzzard before I got cards off of these guys. I could also kill Command and just trade these 3 Hounds and kill Command for his board and just swing at his face for 3. It seems pretty simple, but then I'm losing the kill Command as burn potential. Alright, we're going to do this. So we're going to throw this like this like this. Crazed Alchemist. Abusive Sergeant. Now, do I want to hit him in the Frostwolf Warlord or the face? What is this? 6, 8, 9. He's done 7. Oh yeah, I want to hit him in the face. Yeah, because now he's dead in 2 turns. Well, actually, he's dead in 1 turn. Unleash the Hounds for a beast. 5, 7 damage. So he has to have life gain here or he loses. So yeah, he gets to clear my board here, but he's dead without life gain. And that's not life gain. Okay, so I actually had a different plan in mind when I first started making that sequence of plays, but I think I made the right call in the end. I did a lot of damage to him. We go Hounds, Steady Shot, kill Command. GG. Alright, it's 2 Paladins down. So I lost to a Warlock and a Druid. Kind of embarrassing, having 2 losses as a Hunter, one of them is to a Warlock, but I did have a slow start and he did have a Mountain Giant on turn 4, so it's exceptional circumstances, we could say. And now we're at 4 wins, which is above average, and I guess if I lost here, I'd be okay with it. I wouldn't be, like, doing a dance, making a little love, getting down tonight, but I'd be okay with it. Apparently this deck is not as good as I think. It's been struggling a little bit. Hunters, though, always seems like it's on the razor's edge, and yet more often than not I come out ahead. I have, like, my tied for highest win average with Hunter at 6.9. So, like, on average, I make it to almost 7 wins with the class, even though it always feels a little bit tense, having to try to burn people out with steady shots and whatnot. Haven't played any Priest or Warriors, which is probably good. Don't really want to as a Hunter. It kind of, even if it's a good matchup, technically, you still feel like your hero ability has been nullified, your main strategy, your main game plan has been removed from you. Torn Warrior, mediocre card's been coming up a lot. We have the very bad non-bow of turn 2 Mana Wraith, turn 3 Torn Warrior, who's unplayable. Aha! So I can actually play this instead, and then the same thing afterwards, except it costs a mana more and has taunt. Please don't have a Mana Wraith? Thank you. Alright, lots of slow starts for the opponents today. Now, I could do this and then play this the following turn. Maybe I'll do that instead. Yeah, that makes much more sense, because this is slowing down the opponent. But this Bounty Berserker is the same thing as the Torn Warrior. I don't care about the taunt right now. It's not saving me from Fire Blast. So yeah, maybe we'll just do that. Slow the opponent down a bit. While I still have things to do. She's going to ping off this Mana Wraith to get to work on it. No, she's pinging my face. That is very bizarre. Either she has some kind of reason for doing that I'm not seeing, or she's a bad player. It's possible she thinks, well, let me just keep this Mana Wraith alive so that my opponent's screwed and so am I, but it seems weird since I have the head start with the extra body on the ground. She can only play a 2-drop now. 3-drop if she uses her coin. She's going to Frostbolt what? My Berserker, so she really seems hell-bent on keeping this thing around. Now she can either Fire Blast or play a 1-drop. No, she's going to play another Frostbolt, okay. She used 2 Frostbolts and the coin to kill 2 of my 2-mana creatures. Seems like a win to me. Now the question is, do you play the Abusive Sergeant here? No, we're going to save that. For hounds or for actual trading. If she played a 5 toughness 4-drop here, that'd be tough, because I don't have any beasts, so kill command is turned off. Spellbreaker, though, I don't really mind too much. That's okay. So I want to play the Zero Drake here. But I also want to kill command this thing, so I can keep my guy alive. Yeah, let's do this. So we'll kill command that. Throw that down. I could have traded this and saved the kill command for later, but whatever. This seems it gets good board presence. If she wants to spend 40% of her mana killing this, I think I'm alright with that. Especially because I get a card back when I play the Drake next turn. Alright, she plays a pretty good 3-drop to accommodate or to go along with her getting a card up. Alright, Explosive Trap's not that helpful. Can't play a Sea Giant. Multi-shot seems silly. Let's just do the Drake to go up a card. And do I kill the pig?
Bring it on.
Well, let's go for damage. Let's go for damage. Let's keep every creature alive that we can, so maybe make the Sea Giant more easily playable. Next turn at 7 mana, I could also maybe play the Monkey and Multi-shot, depending on how things go down. Just gonna Fireball my Drake, which is a win, because this gave me a card and also took away her Fireball. And she's going to Pingity-Dingity. Alright, fair is fair. So this stupid monkey is actually pretty good against her board. So is Explosive Trap, though. Well, let's do this. Steady shot. And get this creature down. Since I have the monkey, I don't need the trap. I don't think she'd Flame Strike here. That seems very silly. We can lay the trap later. And again, trying to build up some creatures so I can play a Sea Giant soon. It's kind of shocking how good this monkey has been. Yeah, I gotta give that monkey some credit. And a secret. Oh no! If it's a mirror entity, I will get so screwed. Okay, good. So I can check for mirror entity with Abusive Sergeant. Whom do I want to abuse? I think this. Okay, it's not mirror entity, so I can play the Sea Giant. But then I can't multi-shot. Is it worth multi-shotting this turn? Not as much as playing Sea Giant, I don't think. So what I'm going to do here is make a slightly unorthodox play. We're actually going to do this and this to kill that guy. We're going to steady shot. So now the test is, does she have a polymorph for my giant? If she kills my other creatures, which she's likely to, I'm afraid of Vaporize because I didn't attack her. Maybe that would have been a reason not to attack her. So the Guardian just check for Vaporize. I don't want this getting Vaporized, obviously. Of course, Vaporize is terrible against Unleash the Hounds, which I still have 3 of in my deck. And she goes for the face. Alright. Had I laid the trap instead of going for the steady shot, I would have been better off, I think. Aha, so it's a counter spell. Well, at least that means my giant is safe from vaporization. This would make it more likely my giant lives. Alright, we're going to do it. I'm going to steady shot. So let's see if she has a way to stop this giant from attacking her. If it can attack her, that would be a huge victory. For me.
Truth is my
Alright, she's got the Sunwalker, so it's not going to attack her. It's actually going to die to the Sunwalker. Crap. I need Hounds and Buzzard pretty soon here, or I'm in big trouble. Well, there's Hounds. I could just do it to ping off the Divine Shield. Don't have Deadly Shot, unfortunately, but I'm going to play the Raptor here. Okay, and pass the turn. Man, Sunwalker was insanely good there, and me not having any Deadly Shots is insanely bad. Damn it, I needed Deadly Shots in this deck. The Sea Giant was thwarted. I can't do any damage. 7 turns is way too many to kill it with Steady Shot. I don't think I can win this game at this point. Unless I get Hunter's Mark Esperanto and can burn her out. Well, Arcane Shot helps a little bit, I guess. She's down to 10 health after that. I can also kill the Sunwalker, but we'll keep the Sunwalker around. I just need to hope I get a Hunter's Mark so I can get past the Sunwalker with that and unleash the Hounds.
The gates are open.
Holy shit, she has so many 6-drops. Oh, that's the end. I can't get past this. There's nothing I have that would deal with this shit. I'm practically dead. Alright, so I get tons and tons of Hounds, but it's no good unless I also get my Buzzard right here. No Buzzard for Papa Boris. Well, let's do this for the hell of it. Let's play a Sunwalker, also for the hell of it. Let's kill off the mirror images. I guess I really should use this Arcane Shot. There. There. No reason to throw that Hound away, so we'll just let it sit. Got the polymorph for my Sunwalker, because of course she does. Another Taunter. Ah! Dumb game, dumb game, dumb game. Well, thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed this video, please like and or subscribe. Guess my deck sucked, or my opponents were very good, but I think maybe my deck was sucked. And I overestimated its potential with all those Hounds and Hound synergies and whatnot. Played Sea Giant a bunch. Sea Giant wasn't that impressive. It won me one game, but then it was the material in the others. Wasn't nearly as good as that Warlock's turn 4 Mountain Giant, that's for sure. So, let's see what happens. We got 100 dust and 55 gold. Not a bad prize. The dust is pretty useless. Let's take a sneak peek at our next arena. We have Rogue, Mage, or Hunter. So I just played Hunter and Mage. Well, now these are all recent classes. I'll probably do Rogue because the Mage was like just before this. So thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Take care.